Ask any parent about the challenges facing them day to day and you'd be hit by a whole host of almost unending problems. But that's exactly the question that's been asked to mum and dads all over the UK, and the answers are being released in a new report. It's called The Changing Face of Parenting. It's been produced by the Future Foundation and Calpol, and the answers are very intriguing indeed. Now with me I have Maeve Quarin from the Future Foundation. Now Maeve, what exactly are the key findings?
We articulated the idea of superparenting in the report, and this just means that people who are thinking about and trying to deal with the pressures that modern life brings and also match that with parenting at the same time, most parents are able to take that on board and deal with it in a very positive way, and the report discusses why that is, why it's necessary, and what people take on board and how they manage that at home. We talk about the fact that, contrary to popular belief, people are spending more time on childcare with their children than ever before, considerably so. We talk about the fact that it's a positive choice for parents nowadays to engage in a family experience, more so than ever before.
So is it a surprise that we're actually spending more time with our children?
Yeah, I think that's difficult for people to believe because, you know, we're all increasingly feeling time pressured nowadays. In fact, we actually work less than we did 20 years ago. Now we have so many labour-saving devices that help us. And of course there are more mothers in the workplace, but ultimately when they're not at work, they're taking an active choice to be actively engaged with their children, spend time looking at homeworks, playing with them, being out and about with them. They spend increased amount of time taking their children to and from various activities, school and so on, and that just simply adds up to more quality time spent. Of course, the other side of it is fathers taking a more active role in the parenting business as well.
Now, within the report, what does it say about who parents trust the most?
Obviously, partner tends to feature high up on the list, fortunately, although for a couple they don't. I think after that it's going to be immediate family, family and friends, and then of course after that it's who we choose, and it's third parties like a childcare. It could be nursery, it could be daycare, it could be whatever. But we will potentially shop around for that. Also, we'll look to pick key individuals that we feel really comfortable with. And of course, the other side of sharing out childcare is the idea that the family structure itself is changing at the moment, and well, over time naturally we're moving from what we call horizontal family to a more vertical family structure where obviously because we're all living for longer periods of time, grandparents are now wealthier, healthier than ever before, and therefore able to take a much more active, positive role in children's lives.
And what about when it comes to having children? Have you found any noticeable change in the times when people are actually deciding to start a family?
There are a couple of things that people factor in. Number one, lifestyle. Number two, really finances, I guess. I think we're all aware that career and enjoying our extension of youth, if you like, is part and parcel now of most people's lives if they can make it so. And that's really important. So people then want to have that experience and then think about moving children into that. So they want to wait until they're ready for that experience. Also finances. It is expensive to bring up a child, but also we want to be ready and able to enjoy that as comfortably as possible. So we'll typically wait until we have got set up in our career, perhaps invested in property if that's possible, because then we can make the most of the opportunity and we can really enjoy the kids when they come along.
Did the report reach any conclusions about children's health at all?
Yeah, I think increasingly that's another area of choice for people. People are looking to personalise choice in healthcare, amongst many other things. I think people just want to be able to engage, to talk. I think that's why you see a rise in the popularity of services like Bupa, where people can have a discussion with an expert over the phone, and they're looking for people that they trust in that arena. So again, a brand like Calpol, with a heritage associated with that, can open a dialogue and have a personal conversation with parents on issues that they're concerned about, and that's why things like that are increasingly popular.
Maeve, thank you very much indeed.
Thank you, Ben.